Hello, everybody! Ah! I fucked up! I fucked up. I hit the wrong button. That was not the login button. I might have accidentally exited out of the game. We're off to a great start tonight. One moment. I'm glad I have a, just chatting screen where I can talk to you guys and you don't have to look at the void. I do plead Oopsie Daisy. I also plead Oopsie Poopsie. All right. Now, let me real quick fix my goof. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Let me in. Oh shit. I just noticed Reshade wants to update. I'll deal with that later. Anyway. Man, I was saying this to Danny before the stream started, but like, I cannot wait until I'm caught up with the game and in Dawn Trail and I don't have to change the, or like worry about the login music not matching the expansion I'm in. 40 people in queue. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Anyway. I hope everybody is having a good Tuesday and a good beginning of their week. And here we go. All right. Alrighty. Alright. So let's unlock the final tier of Pandemonium. When last we left our heroes, Pandemonium showed up in our time. That's kind of a problem. That's not good. Alright, so what's up, Rusinod? Have we seen Claudian lately? He kind of disappeared on us. Rusinod breathes a sigh of relief at your arrival. Ah, Shizune, I had a feeling you would arrive soon. Urgent tidings always seem to carry you in their wake, after all. And Master Fortuno recently sent word regarding his investigation. Oh? It seems he uncovered information regarding Professor Claudian's whereabouts and the sudden appearance of Pandemonium in the Ethereal Sea. We would do well to meet with him at once. If you have no objections, I ask you to proceed to the Ateioscope forthwith. I shall make the necessary arrangements and join you shortly. I shall send word to Master Fortuno of our departure. Make your way to the Ateioscope, and quickly. I'm afraid time isn't our ally in this matter. Bum, bum, bum. Let's head to the Ateioscope and find out what the fuck is going on. Oh, right. Can't fly in here. Alrighty. Bioscope is right here. And there's the door. Proceed to the Atioscope. Oh yeah, there it is. Haha, I'm sure this is fine. Why is this glowing? Oh, I'm here. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Allergies are kicking my butt. I thank you for answering my summons with haste. Let us forego formalities and jump straight to the heart of the matter. Alright. Namely, the whereabouts of Professor Claudian, who has not been seen since his ill-advised journey to Azizla. A subsequent expedition discovered an airship in the vicinity of the Etherochemical Research Facility. Although the vessel clearly belonged to the professor, he was nowhere to be found. There were signs that someone, perhaps the man himself, had forced their way into the facility. So this trail was duly followed. However, the trail led nowhere, in the most literal sense. It was almost as if an entire sector of the facility had been arrested from existence. Further investigation confirmed the expedition party's suspicions. Nigh on, an entire sector of Azizla has been teleported elsewhere. Teleported? To where? We believe that its destination was none other than the Ethereal Sea. Here, where its Allegan facilities reconstituted... Oh, here were its Allegan facilities reconstituted as the Halls of Pandemonium. A great success, as you can see. It's almost like MSQ maybe should have taken a little more time to draw the parallel between Azizla and Elpis in the first place. So that means Professor Claudian is in there? In that monster's fortress? That is our leading theory. We are certain enough, at least, to risk sending you into its steps in search of the missing man. Alright, leave it to me then, I guess. Yet before we do, there is another pressing matter. While Pandemonium may appear firmly sealed, an unknown entity was recently spied crawling forth from its gates. Oh? Oh! We observed its behavior with the Atioscope, and to our horror, witnessed it gorging upon the surrounding ether like a ravenous beast. What? It must be stopped! The ethereal sea harbors the souls of the departed. 'Tis the wellspring from which all creatures are born. If its flow were disturbed, life itself might cease to be. Precisely. Its safety must be our first priority. Rid us of this menace, Shizune. Then we will be at liberty to investigate what wicked machinations are afoot. Afoot, you say? This memory crystal was recovered from Claudian's airship. Take it with you. It may yet provide some insight into the enigma of Pandemonium. I will do my best. Without Themis, there will be no army of phantom warriors. I realize you are more than capable in combat, but are you certain you'll be alright? Themis isn't the only one who can summon our illusory allies. Plot twist, didn't need his help from the beginning. He isn't? Why, of course. I should have known someone of your talents would master even the ancient's arcane arts. Apologies for my failure of imagination. I am also apparently able to just, like, gotcha pull allies from beyond the rift to help me in general, and have been able to since Shadowbringers. Once we are free of the looming specter of pandemonium, you must promise to share your knowledge, for the sake of thorough reports, of course. In the meanwhile, I shall focus my efforts on providing you with what information and support I can. I shall gather researchers from the confluence to construct a means to convey you to your destination. The rest is in your hands. Ah, so that's why circle. Got it. Understood. And now I can talk to them. Let me just... help if I knew how to type. Hi there, Rusino. At this step, the ethereal sea itself poses little real danger, but we know not what else awaits you. I shall monitor your health from a distance, that we might leap to your aid should a crisis be at hand. In truth, my days are stuffed to the brim, what with all the record-taking and document fetching. But worry not. The knowledge that the realm's survival hinges on my efforts sustains me. Alrighty. So, fight is unlocked. We are in Party Finder. While we work on filling, I am going to go... Oh wait, that's not the job I wanted to do this on. That's also not the job. Am I on Alchemist? No, I'm on Alchemist. Let's go, do some swap requests. Everybody knows the way to get a party to fill is to be stuck in the middle of a cutscene, right? Making me hydrate. Okay. Hydrating. And stretching. And checking my posture. Alright, Loprit time. Dreaming Way is contemplatively eyeing the remaining open space in Hopper's hold. Could you join us for a moment, Shizune? I can... Sure. I can do that. I was about to say I can try, and then I realized, what the fuck am I talking about? Oh, Danny's head is in the way of the subtitles. Hang on. Let me shrink down the Fugi real quick. Blech. There we go. My survey of Westway's borough morale indicates that the situation is as we suspected. Though our efforts have reached the majority of wayward ways, a few yet remain in the doldrums. The erstwhile counseling way, first among them, of course. I've stretched my imagination ever so hard for dreams that might inspire them, but nothing concrete has come to mind. Have you considered just chucking them down to the planet and letting them interact with humans? I propose that we examine the issue of their personal motivation more closely. For a living way, they were once passionate about their work, after all. We cannot change the fact that the people of Aetheris won't be coming to live on the moon, but reaching out to them is hardly beyond our means. Yeah, just instead of them coming to you, you go to them. I don't understand why this is so complicated for you guys to understand. There's not stopping us from utilizing our Ashenford Associates' communication skills to aid mankind, albeit remotely. Why does it have to be remotely? Thus making their old dream their new dream. But what sort of station would be suitable? One for sharing useful information with the people of Aetheris, perhaps a station that individuals could contact with questions. One for sharing useful information with the people of Aetheris. I guess. I still think going down to the planet would be more useful for, like, what they want, but okay. Your people's ears aren't very large, though. How could they hear what's being said? Everyone in their minions seems quite happy to call me via link pearl. Link pearls? I'd entirely forgotten. That would have made finding you on Aetheris a lot easier. Unfortunately, to purchase dedicated link pearls for the entire population of the star would be stretching our budget rather thin, to say naught of the nightmarish logistics of distribution. Aww. You might use one of those Garlean radios, so long as you refrain from any mind-bending schemes. Schemes sound bad, but radio sounds intriguing. Tell me more. I feel like Inventing Way might want to be here for this. And you can truly hear distant voices through the tiny box? Incredible! We simply must find a way to transmit to those radios. For science! Eyes on the project objectives, please. That said, I quite agree. If Garlemald has such technology, it is likely that the Charlians have studied it, and if not invented similar devices of their own. If so, they may have shared its secrets with Living Way. No doubt, Inventing Way will have thoughts on the matter as well. There we go. I leave the technical details in your capable paws, Managing Way. In the meanwhile, I should like to have a chat with the Loprit formerly known as Counseling Way. Please join me in inviting them to join us. So I guess you could say you just invited me to join you in inviting Counseling Way to join you. Right? Oh, right. They're all the way over here. You again, I see. You want me to assist the people of Aetheris remotely? Construction of the station is underway as we speak. Using the magic known as radio, we can transmit all manner of noises across space and darker space. For instance, music. Goodness, we could share my music, couldn't we? Do not bother the people of Aetheris with that noisome beeping. If we are to employ this station of yours, surely there are myriad better uses. Better than music? If you ask me. Many of Aetheris' people lost loved ones during the final days, did they not? We could let them know that they're not alone. Or, purely as an example, you understand, we could use our unique vantage point to describe cloud formations. Ooh! I don't follow. I mean, you guys can have different segments. One for therapy, one for music. Maybe, like, I don't know if NPR still does this, but I know, at least when I was growing up, they had a segment that was, like, somebody reciting a story. With that information, those on the ground could more accurately predict incoming storms, forestalling ill-fated forays. You truly are an expert in helpfulness. Those things would never have those things never would have occurred to me. Yeah, the cutscenes do it again. Every time. Never fails. You truly are an expert in helpfulness. Those things never would have occurred to me. I suppose I can come and look in on you once you've completed your facilities. Clearly, someone needs to tell you where you're going wrong. Please do! I can hardly wait for you to join us. Together we shall create radio noises like no one has heard before. Though I suppose we need to actually finish the station first. Yeah, I'll do that later because the party filled. Time for pain. We'll see you there in the dreaming workshop. Make sure to come. Yeah! If I do, will you listen? Okay, let me out of the cutscene. Let me out. I need to be on the right job for this. There we go. All right. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Anything else before we go in? I guess I could do something that's more damagey. I could.
Maybe, but Red Mage tends to come in clutch with these.
Yeah, but yeah, this is true. I love Red Mage anyway.
Emergency rations.
There you go.
All right.
You're the emergency. Oh no, you just saved the run because everyone else died.
I mean,
I'm the one who's sitting there dead when all like and they're like, "Oh, good thing we have a Red Mage." Wait.
I mean, gee, you became pretty in pretty clutch when we were trying to 4-man Zodiarch, so.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
the, like,
I still
weird
wanna.
Strat.
I still want to try and actually clear it that way someday. But like.
Oh goodness, I guess I'm the party lead, aren't I?
You can pass it to me if you want. Now that we actually have people.
I do not trust myself.
Alright. Minimum item level. Silence, echo, unrestricted party, otherwise it won't let us in. Raids. Here we go. Anabaseios, ninth circle.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Sometimes I wish that there was like an option like use PF settings and it would apply them for you.
One day, maybe.
That, or if we could like
Would be
save
nice.
settings.
Oh, this one!
Yeah, this one.
I've done some of the Savage, but not very much. Wait, what?
Did they pull without me?
No.
Okay.
They're asking why are we doing mine with 6 people. It's like, well, that one that was in the party description. So surely you knew that going into this.
My feast must not be interrupted.
They may have just been asking why we're doing this, not...
In general.
Oh,
Yeah.
not like, oh, clearly you've made an accident, but like... I think that means they're gonna leave?
Sounds like it.
I can't...
Did
I
they
can't
actually
tell.
not read the PF?
Oh, they haven't left yet.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna give us a...
I mean, if
If you
everybody's
take a cool-
good, then we're all good.
Okay, I think it was I'm just gonna let you have your fun, then I don't mind, as
Yeah.
opposed to like, I'm gonna let you have fun without me.
It's,
Yeah.
Shizu, why are you like this?
Yes, I think that's what it was.
The answer is, I've been playing this game for a really long time. I need to remember to summon my carbuncle.
Wheel of Fate is turning. Is that a Blaze Blue reference in my Final Fantasy XIV?
No, don't awaken those memories. I forgot that was how fights started in that game. For anybody wondering, I was a Taukaka mom to cook my main.
No peace. Such is my fate. My strength is without equal.
Man, I wish we had gotten any kind of lore about who these voices are supposed to be.
My breath is laced with magics.
Or if this had been more firmly based off of a specific Final Fantasy game, then at least like these voices in the mechanics we could be like, oh, these are references to somebody.
And
Few can wield such power as mine.
Oh, we didn't establish clocks. Well, there's only 6 of us. Surely we'll be fine.
Flames take
well, it's
you.
normal anyways. As long as you can adjust, it's usually fine.
This shouldn't
Things are usually fine until they're not.
It says we have
Oh
to
dear,
replace
they
that.
made the same mistake as other folks.
Another fleeting diversion.
Oh boy.
Okay, I'm gonna Vertier myself. Because I'm feeling paranoid here.
Always more pity to be done, and I'm always happy to oblige. Make it fun for me, eh?
Okay, I was too close. Noted. There goes all my mana that I was about to use in my melee combo.
The first drops are always the sweetest.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Reprisal? Shake it off. Ah. I tried. Spicy. front of him.
Oh, I don't actually have the MP to... Oh, there we go. There, I helped.
Cause my time's up.
My poor MP, and I fat-thumbed Lucid earlier. There we go. Okay. Oh, it'd help if I summon my carbuncle, huh?
Maybe.
You're the last Reser alive. I'm not sure why or who they're not healing.
Oh. No.
Do we need
Okay,
to
you got the res to the healer, so
or,
good enough.
yeah.
That's all we need.
Ow.
I can't.
That's it. Yep.
I...
Did I see
see.
2 tank busters there, or should we still be good with 1
Yes.
tank? Okay.
There were 2 tank busters.
All right. Are we sack stratting it, or should we ask if somebody can switch to tank?
What is stack stratting? It mean like stacking?
No, sack, as in somebody gets sacrificed.
Oh, sacrifice.
Like, I think if we just a little bit better on the healing, we'd be fine. Like, if we sack 1 DPS, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'll just probably just end up healing myself a little more if I don't get the healing.
You know what probably also help? Food up, everybody.
And
That
don't
has
forget to
included
food up. Don't forget to help Met, especially on AoEs and stuff like that.
I'm using all my mids, just saying.
As am I.
I should be nicer.
I did it. You mean we filled Zev? Is that what you mean? Zev says just mit harder, Chi. She's on red mage. She can only do so much.
I can do more than I've been doing, though. It's not wrong.
Death brings me no peace. Such is my fate. My strength is without equal.
We're gonna
Flames
spread out.
My every breath is laced with magics. Ice, find you. Feel
Okay.
I thought that was gonna be. I thought that was gonna be bigger. My bad. That was a waste of my health. Oh well, whatever.
Another fleeting diversion.
Always more killing to be done, and I'm
Okay,
always
I think we're good. I think we just we need a little warm up. We're good.
make it fun for me.
This time I'm not gonna die to that for no reason.
Ooh. Yeah. Man, you really need to be up his butt for that. Ow.
The first drops are
I was in his target circle and I still got knocked back into the bag.
Sorry. Too close. Nice. Oh
You're
boy.
By yourself, Chi. What the heck?
I'm fine. It's fine. I'm fine. No, I'm not.
Thank you for the res.
Cheesy's up though.
Yay. Hang on, let me get my mana back up. Oh, never mind, you're back up. I'll get ult up.
And behind.
Oh, we have
Oh,
it.
right, carbuncle. That man, the fact that you lose your carbuncle when you die is
It's
such
really
bullshit.
mean. I hate it.
Like at least summoning, like messing up my summon order isn't as punishing as messing up song order on Bard, but.
Take it off. Ooh.
Oh, two.
There goes our healer.
I threw a heal on my heal, but I'll get him back up. There we go. Mana.
Someone's
Who's
down.
taking that one? I'll try to heal you, but I don't think I'll get it in time.
I'm fine. It's the other one's the problem.
I can rise him. I had swept up.
Oh goodness. Okay. No, 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 no! That was so silly.
Oh, I'm the only. Hang on.
Basil.
Let me hard res the healer. Oh no, I'm down. That's all our resers.
Yeah, the healer rescued me into it last time, and then I remembered that, and then I was like, uh-oh.
Disturbed once again.
We just need to
Probably
clean
just
up
have
some
the same thing
deaths.
happen that I have whenever I heal my stuff. I'm like, right, like a lot more healing. One more try.
That.
Alternatively, I could also just swap to white mage if you want to solo tank.
Or we could have two tanks so we don't have to stack anybody, and then the healer doesn't have to worry about healing people or resting people.
I don't really care, but we just need to make a decision.
It sounds like may go for another try. See
Alright.
if people are for it. Yep.
Let me just remember my carbuncle.
keep forgetting to pre-cache. That's the whole point of the countdown.
I personally like to have the countdown there for the people who want it. Like, it's not necessary, even though...
No, but I mean, I could be doing things, Ben.
It's nice and helpful for those who want to take advantage of it.
Yes.
Death brings me no peace. Such is my fate. My strength is without equal. Flames take you.
I don't know why I'm going there, like I haven't been.
My every breath is laced.
You don't want to be left out, you know? Everyone's doing it, and you want to be part of it.
Ice bind you. Few can wield such power
This
as
time I won't
mine.
get hit unnecessarily.
Ice bind you. This shouldn't kill you. Another
Ow!
fleeting
What?
diversion.
Ow!
Always more killing to be done, and I'm always happy to oblige. Make it fun for me, eh?
Wait, I just realized, is that the same VA as, the dungeon boss from this patch? I'm blanking on his name.
I'm gonna die.
Always the
That was really stupid.
Ow.
Again. I was focused on having you not die, and then I didn't succeed and I died.
I think if we hop out, I'm also gonna change to Bard. I just need to accept the fact that that is how these things go now.
Sure.
I was trying to avoid using Bard just because, like, I didn't want it getting too much experience before I hit Dawn Trail, but oh well.
Front.
I can't seem to target you. For the res.
It's,
There we go.
oh.
Sometimes it just says over and over again repeatedly invalid target for me, and I have to untarget and retarget
Weird.
later. Yes. There we go.
Okay. Way in.
Rise well.
Yeah.
I like seeing your sacrifice is appreciated.
Yeah, I think we need to change things up. We're barely staying alive, and I'm just procuring.
Yeah, I think one more healer could actually do it. The Saxtrat seems to work fine for that. But the extra heals and resing will go a long way.
Oh, thank you. At least my dead body ended up someplace safe.
Ooh. Yep.
I can go. I can either stay on Red Mage for res duty, or I can.
I mean, if
Go
you're willing to
healing.
heal, are you?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
happy to heal. I could do Sage, probably. Yeah, Sage is this level.
But yeah, I'm also
Or-
switching to Bard because
Sure.
I am better at Bard. Oops, hang on. Let me switch to a slightly more serious glamour then. There we go. We're not doing this in my pajamas.
Why not?
Because my normal regular person glam looks better.
And this is like all just one fever dream at this point. So
Yeah.
yeah, pajamas would be too out of the normal.
Oh, right. I'm party leader. All right, let's go. Oh, right. I have to... Man, I need to remember... Okay, first I need to do the recording I need to do for this week's video. And then I need to remember to turn off repeating the cutscene on this character.
Okay, we got this. We can do this. We'll be fine. Oh, I just noticed we now have a Black Mage. That's not what I meant to do.
Death brings me no peace. Such is my fate. My strength is without equal. Flames take you. My every breath is laced with magics. Ice bind you. Few can wield such power as mine. Flames take you. This shouldn't kill you. Another fleeting
Beautiful. Look
diversion.
at that.
Yeah. Sage helps a lot with the fake tanking as well.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Always more killing to be done, and I'm always happy to oblige. Make it fun for me, eh?
Also, you know, playing on jobs. Ow! We're more comfortable with.
No.
I was gonna use Troubadour on that! Genuinely do not know what killed me there.
Pain and suffering.
but that's just how I live my life.
I've had enough of you.
One other thing might have been just being a little too far from the party.
Maybe? I guess
I know
we'll
having
just
played
blame what
Ranged in
we
the
always
past,
do.
The temptation is to be away from the boss. Don't.
I haven't. Also,
I
I'm just
saw
gonna
you wandering
blame
away from the
server
boss
pick.
there.
I was dodging
one-
something and I'm paying attention. Don't worry.
Excellent.
This data green thing.
Back. Easy. Comes Tank Buster.
Oh, I have a tank buster. We.
Yay!
Whoops.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a shield. Didn't help. Appreciate the attempt.
An attempt was at least made. Juicy D, one more Juicy D. There we go.
Oh, I didn't get out of the circle
you got
from
it.
the thing that's going
Yeah.
fast enough. Now, if I could stop dying during my burst phase, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Yeah.
Disturbed once again. Crumble and die.
What if we choose not to? Is that alright?
Okay, is this like dual star?
Flames take you.
Get away from the ones that are indicated fire. Are about to get big.
Contain me, my darlings.
Same thing again, probably the other one this time.
Why the same, just to mess with
I
this.
find you.
This is just, the Thancred fight all over again.
I
From Eden.
find you.
Kind of.
This shouldn't kill you.
Have a reprisal and shake it off. Actually, just to shake it off. Yeah. Also, gotta appreciate one of the things they do about the design in this game, the telegraph, the stuff that tells you which is which, like the fire and the ice, isn't just color coded; it's shape coded as well.
Nice!
Yeah, I
For the
appreciate.
people who are colorblind. And I played with some people who are. It's really helpful.
I fucked up.
But did you die?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
but that's beside the point. Get a front,
Weird
get a front,
combination.
and out.
I gotta get in front.
You bloody bastard.
Yay.
Thank you, Res Immunity. Damn it! It was during my burst phase again, too!
It really do be like that.
Yeah. Look at the dude simply not dying. stack. Looks like it's just the one. Take it off.
I'm gonna die again, by the way.
Bye. Your sacrifice is appreciated, if painful.
Yeah, there's only so much one can do.
Flames take you! Ice bind you! Flames take you!
Good Venn diagram.
This shouldn't kill you!
No.
This ain't a fight till the dying begins. I'll leave you bloody battered.
Percent. He's almost down.
Yeah.
See? You know what? I'm not gonna question it.
Yeah, it was much better with two healers, especially with a barrier healer for some of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just help take the edge off of it. Oh, caps lock.
Nicely done. Oh,
Huh? What?
I opened the chest.
Oh, it's fine.
No, that's normal.
I'm surprised that. There we go. I was about to say, I'm surprised that people didn't
And
just
we
leave
just
while I
left
was in the
slightly.
cutscene and dumped all the stuff on me.
Nope.
Alright, I'm gonna.
And
I
now
don't
it's
remember
only
if this
three.
goes right into cutscene, but. Oh, did people leave?
Yep.
No! Okay, well, I guess you can start recruiting while I start unlocking
That was
the second fight.
You know, I probably should have said something before they
Fair.
left that they were welcome to join. Alas.
Anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna def and mute, because I don't know. I don't remember if this sends me right into a cutscene, but yeah. Anyway. Alright, let's go. Yeah, that's what I thought. Now, what the fuck is going on? Impressive work, Shizune. Their memories of your tenacity were not embellished in the slightest. Eh? Oh, you. Right. Do not be alarmed. A proper introduction shall set your mind at ease. No, it won't. I am Athena, chief keyword of Pandemonium, wife to La Habrea and mother to Erechthonios. And it is I who made Pandemonium anew in the underworld. In a manner of speaking, I am the source of all your recent troubles. How is that supposed to put my mind at ease? I must say, I did not imagine I would meet you in this age. A slight miscalculation, but perhaps a fortunate one. For your neat deeds in the past have left quite an impression on me. I understand you have reason to be wary, but I assure you there is no need. Bullshit. I know not what La Habrea has told you of me, but all that I have done out of sincere scientific curiosity. Yeah, a lot of atrocities were committed because of that. Oh, whoops. That appetite yet remains, even after my rebirth. Conflict is the farthest thing from my mind, and I ask that you at least hear me out before brandishing your weapon. You were reborn? In a sense, yes. 'Twas the only way I could see my research completed. The myriad souls floating in the ethereal sea provide all the new raw material I require. And your Professor Claudian proved a most welcome surprise. Worry not, for I treat all my tools with care, especially those with which I shall grasp godhood. You are as stubborn as La Habrea, I see. Although I speak in earnest, you refuse to hear the meaning of my words. Perhaps you would be better served by a different teacher. Luckily, you already possess the tools I require to make you one for you. Eh? Yes, that crystal teems with memories. Memories of two souls you know quite well, La Habrea and Erechthonios. I shall stitch them into the fabric of two errant souls, that with their help you may come to see clearly. Why would they help you? How? Where are we? Surely these two have much to tell you of me, and I would have you listen. Perhaps then you shall better understand me, my desire for godhood. There is another, but their soul has proven difficult to work with. However, with these memories, I may very well manage to weave together something presentable. You have a place in my plans. I do hope that in time you come to realize that cooperation is the best path forward. I have little understanding of where we are, but yet somehow I am unsurprised to find you here. At present, I have more questions than answers. Perhaps you can help me address this iniquity. Is there somewhere we can speak without fear of interruption? Yeah, sure. Yeah? Oh, Chi made a new party. Okay. Understandable. Some hints I can glean from the surroundings, but I would prefer you simply cut through this knot of questions. You're good. Oh, you guys moved. How unexpected. I do hope we can consider them allies? Yeah. One with an aura of overwhelming authority, and another that seems uncomfortable in his own skin. I believe I can understand just well enough to be thoroughly intimidated. I don't know how long it's been, Shizune, but it's good as ever to see your face. Would that it were under more conventional circumstances. Just where are we? And what events have led to this unexpected reunion? Ah, yes. I remember you telling us about this memory crystal. To think that it contained our memories. This is a lot to take in, not least of all the fact that you hail from the future. I searched for you after a time, but could find no trace. Now I know why. Sorry, would you believe me if I told you the truth from the beginning? Our age had its share of surprises, if my memories are to be believed. The supposedly world-ending final days came upon us. Yet here we are, in a future where you, at least, exist. Do we overcome the despair that befalls us? Or do we find a way to live on? Neither. Vana broke it. Questions without simple answers, it seems. Let us take heart that life endured in some form has but memories. We may never have the luxury of the larger picture. Regardless, now that it has come to pass, this future must be protected from Athena's scheming. Let us let this conviction guide our every action. Agreed, but as memories given fleeting form, we are bereft of any physical or magical talents. We cannot aid Shizune in battle. Nay, Athena meant us to speak, and nothing more. But though we may be tools, we need not be slaves to her whims. We will tear ourselves from her grasp and shatter her ambitions. I must wonder how she knew of our history with Shizune. I recall there being a giant eyeball in her laboratory. Likely, she possessed some means by which to observe events within Pandemonium, either while they were occurring or after the fact. Regardless... Excuse me. I'm okay. Regardless, her knowledge far exceeds our own. A shortcoming we must remedy at once. We would do well to learn more of the Pandemonium now dominating the landscape of souls. Shizune's colleagues will doubtless prove to be of value in that respect. It won't let me join until I have it unlocked. Are those two over there researchers from this era? We must share what we know at once, that we might piece together this vexing puzzle. You guys have any dialogue? How unexpected. Oh yeah, no, you're just saying the same thing. Yeah, okay. La Habrea is eyeing the frightened researchers with a mix of curiosity and derision. Why do your companions hesitate to approach? Because if you're making that face, La Habrea, we may be unusual visitors, but time is of the essence. Bring them here. No! It's fine. We'll get it together, Chi. Although you may be but a confluence of memory, it is an honor to meet the personages I have only read of in Shizune's reports. As a researcher, this is beyond exciting, but I admit to no small measure of fear as well. I know what you mean. I can scarcely stop my legs from shaking. We're powerless to do aught but speak. I see no reason why you should be afraid. It isn't my life I fear for. I only fear that I might not have the chance to ask you all the questions now burning a hole in my mind. We stand before two of the ancients, who hold priceless knowledge beyond the ken of any of our peers. But what purposes does fear serve if not to be confronted and conquered? To that end, we shall share with you our records, and perhaps together we can find the thread which will lead us safely to out of this conundrum. Information shall be our most precious resource, for that is the only weapon we can wield in these forms. Our memories are at your complete disposal. We can start with Athena, whose thirst for discovery would see all life consumed. Her desires haven't changed. Still, she seeks to transcend her mortal existence, so that she might unravel the mysteries of life. She would become a god. A nebulous concept, but Athena had her own ideas on what divinity entailed. In her mind, a god can create souls at will. Thus, she chose the underworld, or the ethereal sea, it is known in this age, as the staging ground for her final experiments. Here lies a practically bottomless well of ether. Even if she means stemming, or even if it means stemming the flow of life itself, she intends to continue her work. She thinks of nothing else. We caught a glimpse of Athena as we came into this world. Her smile, her voice, they were just as I remember. Without even realizing it, I found myself feeling an affection for her. Don't look at me like I've gone mad. I'm not asking you to join her side. I know the true Ericthonios would never want that. But these emotions remain in memory. But these emotions remain in memory, if nowhere else. We shall remain here to compile what information we can. You must infiltrate Pandemonium and seek out Athena. Yeah, leave it to me. I would ask that you leave the memory crystal with us. It may hold secrets which have yet to be unveiled. All that's left is to cross that menacing threshold. Shall we take a closer look? Sure. Yeah, let's go. What could possibly go wrong? I have one question for you. Does the word Arasite mean aught to you? Arasite? Why, yes. There are a few records of its existence. It mainly makes its appearance in the legends of Ivalice and in the tales concerning the Asian Laha... Well, in tales concerning an entity known as an Asian. This personage is associated with Black Arasite, known as the Heart of Sabik, a source of considerable power. I see. So time has not buried it. Named Gigi, there's this thing called a word filter. I must think. Leave me be while you attend to your task. There we go. La Brea asked me about our site and has yet to say a word since he's heard the answer. Did I say something wrong? He is quite intimidating in his silence. Yeah, he does that. I've read that the ancients were much larger than the people of our era. Perhaps Athena endeavored to make them less imposing. From the outside, Pandemonium looks no different than it does in the past. However, there is no guarantee that the inside will be familiar. You would do well to secure the area near the entrance first. Since it has been cleared of threats, La Brea and I can approach, and we shall begin our exploration of the interior. The portal should convey you to Pandemonium's gates. I hardly need tell you to keep your weapon at the ready. Whoop. Everything seems normal. Ish, never mind. I knew you would come. I never lost faith that we would meet again. I told you as much, did I not? I understand you may be confused. I was too at first. You see, I am not the true Themis. I was made by Athena, molded from one of the many souls at her disposal. I am only an illusion built from memory, no more real than La Brea or Erechthonios. Even so, I believe I have a grasp on the situation. This is the distant future. A future where Athena lives once more, although the means of her rebirth are yet beyond me. You are here to stop her. Have I the right of it so far? Yeah. Very good. I would be disappointed if you did not rise to her challenge. Although I am sorry to say that I cannot aid you, my creator has tampered with my essence, and I am oddly inclined to act in her interests. I can do naught but offer you words of warning. We will fight, and it cannot be avoided. It's okay, it won't be the first time. There is no need for that pained expression. Remember, I am but an illusion. Nothing worth shedding tears over. Yeah, but like, this is bringing up trauma. I would feel terrible if I had to trounce Elidibus again. I know not what is on your mind, but I must stress once again that I cannot defy the urge to stand against you. Athena's hold over me is unyielding. Still, I would ask that you listen carefully to the advice I offer you now. Athena has prepared a new vessel to replace Erechthonios, so that she may become a god. By gathering the souls readily available in this sea of ether, she tempers her own essence. Yet the souls are faint, diffuse. She doubts whether they are sufficient for her goals, so she has turned her gaze to you. Despite your thin ether, you managed to lay Hephaestus low, and Athena would know the secret to your strength, or of your strength. To that end, she has prepared an experiment for her observation. Fight for your life against Athena's creation, and in doing so give her the knowledge she desires. Ah. Why are people sharing strategy boards while I'm in a cutscene? Ah! They're very important strats. Definitely real strats. Are they safe for me to open on stream? Why does it only have one wing? What is happening? Athena has made her move. We must find a way to reach her, or all is lost. We can do little but hope for Shizune's success. Well, this looks fine. Pandemonium. Once a mass of lifeless stone, now imbued with a soul. Athena has grown much since her death at La Habrea's hand. Although the souls she creates are imperfect, they act with absolute obedience. I know you shall cut your way through this monster, as you have so many others. Then you shall come before me. Do not hesitate to do what you must, for that is the only way to stop Athena. Okay, fight is unlocked.
Oh yeah.
Am I safe to click on this? Let's see. I see.
I think they are all safe for stream.
For stream?
Just,
okay.
You know, maybe not for sanity, but definitely for stream.
What's that? I've been playing the whole game mine and started undersizing things in Stormblood. I don't know what that is.
True, very true.
I have all the Zodiac weapons on my main.
Okay, I think I did that right. We're
Yeah.
gonna find out.
You forgot no echo.
I did?
Yeah.
But I clicked on it.
You
Feel free
mean-
to withdraw.
Okay.
Feel free to withdraw. No, it's there.
It is? There was something that wasn't... I was only seeing one of the
Unrestricted
symbols.
party minimum eye level silence echo.
Oh, okay.
Is there anything else?
No, that should be everything.
I guess level sync, but it's a little bit redundant, right?
If we're doing mid-eye level, yeah.
If we're doing mid-item level, it's gonna level sync us out anyway, I believe.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Okay.
I am Pandemonium. From countless failures have I wrought miracles. Into soulless vessels I breathe life.
Yeah, okay, buddy. It's too bad I'm on a schedule of this, or I absolutely would have tried to line up doing the final 2 fights of this on Mother's Day.
I'm assuming you're going to be main tank, so I will turn on my stance after some point.
Yes, food.
Food helpful.
You will go no further. Like a spider, I spin my web. This prison offers no escape.
Pick a tower. There we go.
Yeah. Good job.
Oh no! Both rezzers in one
Oh.
blow.
Oof.
I mustn't disappoint. Lady Athena.
Should we just jump into the wall? Like, we're not gonna finish.
We don't have resers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the end will have like a blue laser thing circling it. If memory serves.
Sounds right-ish. Pumpkins? Oh, that's fun.
I like that.
You will go no further. Like a spider, I spin my web. This prison offers no escape.
Convenient that it has exactly 6 towers. Is that...
Yeah,
is that-
just to the party. Good job.
I mustn't disappoint. Lady Athena.
Oh my god.
It's the end.
Stay where you are.
Line stack. That's called a line buster, but that isn't what it is. Oh boy, here comes the spice.
What spice?
Fine. It tickle.
Would be a little spicier if it was just me, but
Line
yeah.
to change. A tangled morsel.
What's it gonna be, buddy?
Awaiting death. All paths lead back to me.
You have to go over there or just...
Uh-oh.
Not yet, I don't think.
I operate the links of Lady Athena's power.
That was really silly.
Ow.
I'm alive.
Stay where you are.
gonna jump out because I'm dying.
A tangled morsel
Have my bones.
awaiting death.
Yeah, a couple of bone stacks do that.
All paths lead back to me. These bars are
Okay,
unbreakable.
now we've got.
Why? Too late.
I fell off the bridge!
Oh, not too late. I fell off the bridge too.
Nice, nothing. She's just stopped dying.
I can't help it. I have a hot or a dot. I was gonna make a joke about being hot, and then I realized, wait, no, that's the wrong one.
In.
Stay where you are.
Reprisal.
So nice of Pandemonium to time these stack markers for when I have Troubadour up
Okay,
every
here
single
comes
time.
a big one.
We do have tank LB if we need it.
Your punishment shall be unending.
That might have just saved lives.
Yeah, I think it did. Good choice. Cool, we only lost one. Wait,
that was
did I do
actually
that?
just from falling off.
Did you do that?
That's why I screamed, was I just saw them tumble off.
Okay, so it starts. Okay, okay. I can do
Yeah,
this.
it's easy. Just get to where it starts and then move over the
Yep.
to the first one.
I didn't pay enough attention last time, so it took.
Here. Oh, I'll get the other one.
Okay, sorry. Medium spacey.
Yeah, no way I'm getting both of those, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
no problem though.
Your soul screams.
It's so much easier to remember now that I'm thinking about them as pumpkins.
Oh, I was not out of that enough.
Words like unto chains.
For me, it's the blue lasers, but if the pumpkins work, even better.
These bars are unbreakable.
To the left.
Are you
To the
best
left. To the
use
left.
unconventional
I made it.
mnemonics?
Hey, it doesn't matter how you remember it, so long as you remember it, right?
Yeah, if it stands out because it's weird, then I remember it
Where
better.
you are.
Reprisal and shake it off. Look at that.
Words like unto chains.
Okay,
Oh, there we go. There we
there
go.
we go.
Stop wandering so close to me. Good job.
I did not realize that they would come back. I now know this.
All paths lead back to me. For Athena. For Mother.
Ugh.
I think I need one on that next time.
Speed. Okay, here's flash.
Your soul screams.
fuck you. I don't have to go in if I'm out far enough. That's only gotten me killed once so far.
These bars are unbreakable. Stay where you are.
Man, it's like they designed this fight around Troubadour.
Wet like unto chains.
Yeah, they just design around people actually using the mechanics their jobs came with. That's fantastic.
Well, no, like, not every fight works out where stack markers are always when I have Troubadour up, but this one, it's been consistent.
For Athena. For Mother.
I did it again. Didn't pay attention.
But did you die?
No, I didn't. Their healer gave me a thingy too. Pursued me. And I hit this one with a couple more mitts, so hopefully I'll be okay there. Yeah.
Yeah. Prize was up.
That was brilliant.
Your soul screams.
Get out, out.
Wet like unto chains.
And boss is dead.
Yeah!
That was very smooth.
Oh
Fuck
yeah.
yeah. And now, for the sake of our sanity, we'll do the other 2 fights tomorrow.
Yeah.
And, well, I say sanity, but the rest of the night is being dedicated to Hildibrand, so maybe that sanity needs a little asterisk mark next to it, but,
What are you talking about? Hildibrand is the most chill, perfectly
I'm pretty sure I am
level-headed
past the
and
point that you and
normal
Ash are at
series.
now.
What do you mean?
Thank
past
you.
that? I've completed it in Walker Hildibrand.
I know, but I mean in terms of you dragging Ash through it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I still need to drag him through the breast and do voice work and all that fun stuff.
Yeah. We got Brandit Hild last week. Baby! Also, just
Brandy
leave
Hill.
so I can get the shit without having to actually physically roll on it. Unless there's something you want. There we go.
Nope.
Okay. Anyway. I am gonna drop out of voice chat then and continue on with this cutscene.
Alrighty.
Thank you so much for the help, you guys. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, look, it's an eyeball. Who could have seen that coming? That was a beautiful display, as always. I stand enchanted by your grace in battle. Shizune, is that... Pandemonium's final gate has been cast wide. I shall await your arrival beyond. Apologies for not coming sooner. This place is enveloped by some fell energy, and we couldn't risk venturing through it before taking due precautions. Were my eyes mistaken? Was that Themis? Tell us what you know. We must consider our next course of action carefully. Okay. He's under Athena's control, haha. Funny, huh? That must have been Themis. But how? Enjoy? Question mark, Hildibrand? I'll try, T. I ought to have anticipated this. If she bore witness to past events within Pandemonium, Athena would have found Elidibus impossible to overlook. Do you possess such a talent for magics, to say naught of the emissary's discerning judgment? And so she found his soul upon the tides of the ethereal sea and used his memories to craft a puppet that would serve her whims. About that. But is what Themis said true? She imbued Pandemonium itself with a soul? Seems like it. To breathe life into that which should never live, Athena's research is fast approaching its culmination. Fortunately, with the information shared with us by your friends, we've made some strides toward figuring out how to stop her. A crystal called the Heart of Sabik may be the key. I know that word. The researchers related a quick but thorough history of events leading to the present. The sundering of the star, the emergence of the Asians, and the calamities that they brought to bear upon the realm. Tales that under other circumstances we would have considered childish fantasy, if not for the name that rang true to La Hebrea's memories. The Heart of Sabik. To you, the secret of the Ultima weapon's might, not least the spell known as Ultima, and a source of enduring mystery. We are told that the general from the Garlean Empire was gifted this Arasite by an Asian, and that the Ultima weapon might be perfected. The identity of this shadowy figure, however, remains a curious unknown. Really? You don't say! You seem to be a veritable trove of uncommon knowledge. There's aught you are withholding. It's not important. Don't worry about it. It has nothing to do with our mission, I'm sure. Very well. At present, the Heart of Sabik itself... excuse me. Heart of Sabik itself is of greater moment. It is a creation of Athena's, made during her time with the words of La Hebrea. Oh! Go on. This predates even Pandemonium's construction. She brought before us a crystal she claimed to have chanced upon, saying it contained immense power. She dubbed it Arasite, studying it with a fervor unusual even for her. The eventual fruit of her efforts was a Stygian crystal unlike aught we had ever seen, the Heart of Sabik. Did Athena encounter Ultima, the High Seraph, perchance? I mean, we know Ultima is a primal, right? So, like, she got summoned, right? An unexpectedly specific question. I gather that the Heart of Sabik is not the only Arasite in this area. Regardless, I know not of this High Seraph. Athena was never forthcoming as to how she found the crystal, though we came to suspect that it was not of our star. Oh, interesting. Arasites from space? Much later, we discovered that Arasite magnifies the desires of those who come into contact with it. This would do much to explain Athena's actions following her recovery of the crystal. Alas, this realization came too late. By the time I moved to seal the Arasite and its insidious influence away, Athena's plot had already been laid. So what became of the Heart of Sabik? I took it from Athena's laboratory after I ended her life. The density of the ether within was unlike anything I had observed. I knew its capacity for destruction, but further analysis proved impossible. I elected to safeguard it myself. Really? You don't say? It is possible that Athena herself observed the crystal's contents. Even were her memories stored within, I would have remained in ignorance. Oh. It is possible that, well, I'm sorry, I said observed, didn't I? It is possible that Athena herself obscured the crystal's contents. Even were her memories stored within, I would have remained in ignorance. If she included some mechanism by which to give these memories form, as she did with our own, she would be reborn. Ironic that I should have protected those very memories in the name of safeguarding the star. Fate is loath to see mistakes go unpunished. The monster unleashed Ultima? I can only guess what it was that it was Athena's hand that placed such magic within the heart of Sabik. If so, it's only natural she would gift her own creations with such terrible power. La Habre would discuss lingering questions concerning Athena. Yeah? Like what? I have told you all I know of Athena and the many secrets she kept hidden from the world. If she indeed stored her memories within the heart of Sabik, we must ask ourselves how they were awakened in this age. When was the crystal last sighted? During my fight with the Ultima weapon? That's the last time I saw it. In which you triumphed, but failed to recover the heart. Yet according to your colleagues, there was another on the battlefield that day. An Ascian. Yeah! And the selfsame Ascian was later struck down at a location known as the Etherochemical Research Facility. I've heard that name, and recently, the site of Professor Claudian's disappearance. Indeed. He was tracing an ethereal signature resembling that of the memory crystal in his possession. A signature that may well have belonged to the heart of Sabik. In which case, it is no coincidence that Athena's awakening followed. But what reason would he have to bring her back to life? Was his mind not his own? Yet more questions without answers. Although Athena's essence is that of memory, her magics have not suffered for lack of a physical body. As the world is now, it should not be possible, but she must have found a suitable vessel. If Elidibus is to be believed, she readies this vessel for godhood, and is perilously close to success. It beggars belief. As you well know, you were the linchpin of her ambition. Yours was the only form that could contain the immense power Athena required, and it has long since returned to the dust. Damn! Let me tell you about this thing called reincarnation. As pleasant as this discussion is, we require more information if we're to unravel this mystery. You know who awaits you, Shizune. Themis. I fear you won't find him so cooperative as we're accustomed to. Oddly, this made me feel more familiar to me than you think. We know not how vast the space beyond these gates may be, but somewhere within lurks Athena, with Elidibus leashed at her side. This may be a simplistic theory, but hear me out. If Themis arose from his memories intact, he will be eager to see reason. We need only break the magics that bind him to regain our old ally. When I had fallen under Hephaestus' influence, you didn't stop trying until I was freed. I would ask that you do the same for Themis. Though none of us are real in the conventional sense, I feel it must be done. Themis would never have wished to be your enemy. Okay. While Archthonios' perspective is a sentimental one, Elidibus may possess privileged knowledge. To question him unimpeded by magics would be ideal. Aegisthus broke free of her bonds in her final moments, suggesting that Athena's hold weakens under the weight of combat. You might use the same principle to unshackle Elidibus's mind. Uh-huh. But remember that our very nature is fragile. Even if he inhabits a vessel with which to meet you in battle, I am certain it is not meant to endure. If left weakened for too long, his ether may dissipate back into the ethereal sea. You had best act quickly. Hear me out. What if, I mean, if this is based off of his soul that's in the ethereal sea right now, what if I just, like, give him, well, no, I guess those presents are still on the source, huh? And he can't have my crystal. We know not for how long we'll have free reign to go between here and the Etioscope. We'll remain here for now unless absolutely necessary. The crystal? I have returned it to the safekeeping of your colleagues. I would find nothing new amongst the memories stored within. This space, on the other hand, is fascinating. Wrought by the same power the keywords wielded, perhaps. Okay, well, to be continued tomorrow. But at least I have the raid unlocked. And then do these two have anything new to say? Rest assured, I do not intend to remain idle. I shall try to discern the nature of this sphere and ensure that no other similar phenomenon has appeared elsewhere. Professor Claudian is inside that? Oh, I do hope he's okay. Just out of curiosity, we've got an ad upcoming. We will do Hildibrand. Well, we'll finish the Loppert quest that we were doing and then do Hildibrand after. But in the meantime, I want to see if our friends in the past have anything new to say. Just because I'm really curious. Man, I so wanted to start Dawn Trail with Bard at 90, but that's not happening. Okay, but let's see here. Enter Pandemonium. And then let's do some running. And yep, everything still looks relatively normal down here, I guess. Where is this place actually located in the context of, like, the world? Is it inside a cloud? Is it in its own little space? Oh, it's just Themis that's here? Lahabra and Archthonios are hard at work mending the wounds of the keyword and creation alike. I wonder if... Oh. He's still saying the same thing. Okay, they didn't expect people to come back here. Alright. In that case, I'm gonna head over to Bestways Burrow and step away for a minute. Since we are now officially in... Okay, yes, I'm just gonna park myself here. And yeah, I'll be right back, guys. All right, we are back. So, let us finish the Loprit quest. We were doing it on Alchemist. There we go. Is construction proceeding apace? We are on schedule, though I have been awaiting Shizune's return. I trust she will have little difficulty producing equipment to the vague and mysterious specifications provided by our Charlian correspondents. Ahem! If I may, we will require tiny bottles of oil for knobs, dials, and the like. No, I do not know what sort of knobs and dials. These are the materials. I assume you can manage the rest on your own. Yeah! Should you require additional supplies, as always, our stocks are with the Dreaming Supporter. Beep boop. Well, I will be occupied with it in ensuring that no one shocks themselves into a stupor whilst assembling the booth, but Dreaming Way should be free to collect your finished creations. Alrighty. Not custom deliveries. No. Society quests. Here we go. Loprits. Radio equipment. Yeah, let's go. Oh, we're out of... Okay. Whoops. Oh, there we go. Oh. Oh, wait. That works. Yay! Crafting. Riveting content, I know. Alright. This equipment is incredibly delicate. Delicate? Hang on. This equipment is incredibly delicate, you say? Well, I suppose I don't need to shake the box, strictly speaking. I mean, I've made oil, right? How delicate could it be? I guess the vials it's in might be delicate. Oh, it's even weirder than I expected. I shall exercise the utmost caution as I hop over to managing way with this, I promise. Yeah, look at it. Look at his little face. So this is radio. If you wish to speak to my people, the microphone is yours. I have always wished to speak with the people of Aetheris. I must ask, do you think my voice will reach them? Of course it will! That's the magic of radio! You just learned what radio was, like, an hour ago. Very well. I would like to assist with this station, if you're still amenable to the idea. You won't find a harder working way. I promise you that. Yeah. Look at it! It's so cute! Ah! And with that, the broadcasting station is complete. Though we might want to check whether it's working. We never did decide on the content of our first message. For once, I fear I am rather at a loss. That's where our newest way comes in. Take it away, my friend. What? Me? There must be something you'd like to share with the people of Aetheris in honor of this special occasion. this little buddy? Test, test. People of Aetheris, are you there? Can you hear me, far away as I am? All the way up, or all the way from the moon? I hope I can be of use to you. I hope I can tell you something you didn't know before. I hope that, in your darkest moments, I can lift your spirits. But perhaps I should start from the beginning. For so long, We awaited your arrival on the moon. 'Twas to be under the most unfortunate circumstances, to be sure. Yet that only increased the determination with which we set our preparations. In the end, of course, the final days were averted. The moon was no longer needed. We were no longer needed. Make no mistake, we are glad for your fortune. If you are happy, we are happy. But for many of us, myself included, this marked an end to our very reason for being. Until some Loprits dare to dream again, to show us that there is always hope, so long as we reach for each other. Should you ever lose sight of your dreams, I hope you'll remember that you are not alone. We are here, and the future is a dream we all share. Aw, baby! He's crying! And now, the weather. Cue some funky music. Look at him go! That concludes our inaugural broadcast. Thank you, one and all, for listening. From the bottom of my heart, and on behalf of Loprit kind, I wish you the very best. This is cute. I still don't get why Counseling Way and other Loprits who wanted to, like, interact with people couldn't have just gone down to the planet and interacted with people. Was it too long? It felt awfully short. Do you think they could hear well enough? I suppose we shall never truly know our audience. But if my voice reached even one person, that is enough for me. That is my dream. Yeah! And I am officially sworn with the Loprits! Hooray! Alright, that means I just have to finish getting everybody to maxed out with the Sworn, and then do their final quests, and then the capstone quest, and I'll be done with Allied Societies for Endwalker! Yay! Now... Whoops. There we go. Let's head over to Thavnair. I'm gonna do it on Summoner, because why not? Not that it really matters. At least for this patch. Man. Brain loading. I'm good. I might make myself a very special smoothie during the next ad. And by very special, I mean, milk, some frozen bananas, some sweeteners, some cocoa. Some frozen yogurt for thickness. Or not frozen yogurt, Greek yogurt. And I might add some raspberries this time. It's yummy, it's mostly healthy. By agents unknown. Delion is trembling with barely contained enthusiasm. Actually, I might go make that smoothie now so I have a bit more energy, and then we will start this quest. So yeah, I will be right back. Alright, we're back. It did not quite turn out the way I was hoping it would, but I do have kind of a smoothie. Alright, anyway. Delian is trembling with barely contained enthusiasm. Shizune, eager to resume our investigations? I know I am. Do you recall that scrap of alien starship we recovered? Well, Inspector Brandehild has employed his unsettling calculative capacity to extrapolate the damage to the greater whole, and he has concluded that the vessel would be incapable of flight without extensive repairs. Our most likely scenario then is that some unknown agent made off with the starship wreckage, along with Poo-Poo's acquaintance. Fortunately, I have a fair idea who that unknown agent might be. After all, there is a singularly shadowy cabal with a history of concealing extraterrestrial activity. Are you about to accuse the Charlians again? Actually, let's head over to Kama first. The inspector and the others are staying in a dwelling there, and I'd rather not explain myself twice. This may not be the best time to share my conclusions. Oh, wow, he actually knows how to be tactful and stuff. Interesting. A most terrible development. Oh, Shizune, I'm so worried for Master Poo-Poo. It's horrible misfortune, Shizune. Calamitous, even. Poor Master Poo-Poo has fallen gravely ill.
He's so bluish green. More so, I mean.
Could he have caught a cold? I suppose it was quite chilly up there in Garlemald. Poo-Poo is an alien, so? Who knows what extraterrestrial diseases might be ravaging his body? I mean, alternatively, he may have a lower immunity to our normal everyday diseases down here. He could have caught something in the jungle.
Nashu's delights are the best medicine for whoever ails or for whatever ails you, as the inspector himself can attest.
Good gods, Nashu, you'll blow our host's domicile to pieces. Put them away. George looks so disappointed.
Ahem. If I may, when I was cloned from the inspector, certain gaps in my knowledge were patched with supplementary data from the starship's archives.
That's not a good voice for him. This information included an encyclopedic understanding of Master Poo-Poo's physiology, which should be sufficient for me to diagnose his condition. Xeno-man hybrid mind. That explains the impossible calculations. I have it! Master Poo-Poo is afflicted by a terrible case of the common cold. Gods grant me strength. As a visitor to Aetheris, Master Poo-Poo has no prior exposure to our maladies. He is thus particularly susceptible to infection and more likely to experience severe symptoms. That's what I said! Aha! Just as I surmised! We must put aside our case until we have nursed our stricken companion back to health.
man, suddenly I'm really craving chicken noodle soup. But even if it is a common cold, isn't there a risk that our medicines do him more harm than good? They almost certainly would. Based on the results of my analysis, however, I believe I can synthesize an effective remedy. We need but gather the ingredients. Then ingredients you shall have! So, what are we gathering exactly? Most of what we require can be drawn from Master Poo-Poo's collected samples. Otherwise, there are only two which we lack. The first of these is the liver of a giant tortoise. A suitable organ can be extracted from one of the cachapa, which wanders Saltwind's welcome. Ah, the slaughtering of a monstrous opponent. That sounds like a job for Shizune. Thanks for volunteering me. Yeah, sure, I'll take care of it. The other material in question is a rare fungus known as damp shroom, which I am hoping can be found among the Great Work's extensive stock of alchemical reagents. Very well. Nashu, Delion, and I will scour the alchemist's shelves. Meanwhile, I would ask that you remain here and keep an eye on our ailing patient. Inspector Hildibrand, or Brandahild, you're such an expert on all things Thabnare. Oh, I wouldn't say expert. Simple conclusions from simple observations, nothing more. As I said, I am hoping the alchemists have the damp shroom we need, but it really is quite rare. Once you have the tortoise liver, would you be so kind as to assist the others in procuring the fungus? Sure. Then let us not prolong Master Poo-Poo's suffering a moment longer. It seems we have a job to do. Wait, Hildibrand got his name right? Suspicious. It seems we have a job to do. Further discussion of the abduction will have to wait. I needed to double check how his name is spelled, but no, Hildibrand said it right. Or at least his dialogue spelled it right. Alright, back to Yedlamad. Go get Harby out. Also, River, because oops, slight overkill. And we return to Rudset Han. Oh wait, what am I doing? I can't use a mount here. Oh. Wait, oh, the Great Work! I was thinking the High Crucible. I keep getting those confused. Hang on. Let's try that again. Who knew a lamp shroom would be so difficult to find? Your mission was successful, I assume? Ours is ongoing.
Ah, Shizune, I had every confidence you would bring us a suitable liver. Alas, the dank shroom yet eludes us. Alchemist said that the fungus has few applications, so they don't bother to stock it most of the time. Oh, the stalker's there. Then I must put my keen inspector's sense to work. Stand back whilst I attune myself to the essence of the dank. Ugh. Damp. The word is damp shroom, and you'll forgive me if I have no faith in your abilities. It's close, my friends, and getting closer and closer even as we speak. I hear you folk are in the market for damp shrooms. I might have some to sell if you're interested. But how? Oh, please, this guy looks super sketchy. I don't believe him for a moment. We certainly are, my fine fellow. Right then, if you'll give me a moment to retrieve the goods, we can finalize our transaction up on the perfumed rise. That's a trap. Was it genuine clairvoyance or sheer coincidence? I'm not sure anymore. Neither. He spoke out loud about the thing he was looking for, and a guy overheard him and decided to try and scam us. Though, in all fairness, when it comes to Inspector Hildibrand, preternatural perception is one of his least baffling talents. In any case, we should hurry to the rise and take this man up on his timely offer. Stinky Cheese Man, you're not even trying to be subtle at this point. Speaking of people not even trying to be subtle. Is not a single one of you guys gonna question what's going on here? I wonder, does this not strike you as a touch convenient, if not contrived? Yes! It's a trap! The inspector says the day again. Our quest for the medicinal components nears its end. Stay strong, Master Poo-Poo. This is a trap. It's super obviously a trap. Why are we going along with this? At least they have me here to punch whoever tries to trick us. You're here! Good, good. And here's the damp shroom, as promised. Oh ho! Glad are we for your assistance. Not so fast. There's still the matter of payment. Of course. And how much do we owe you, my good man? Considering the extreme rarity of the fungus in question, I couldn't let it go for less than 1 million gil. 1 million gil for one measly mushroom? That's outright robbery. Shouldn't we confirm it's actually the right mushroom first? A bargain, I counter. You would pay tenfold my price in the markets. I thought to do you a kindness in light of your urgent need, but I am more than willing to find another buyer if you wish to spit upon my generosity. Nashu, how fare we for coin? We're plumb out, Inspector. Ah, then this is a prickly pickle. Where are we to obtain sufficient funds at such short notice? Why are you looking at me? I need that gil for glamour. I, have an orchestrion rule collecting problem. Gotta buy them all. Spent the last of my savings on Return to Oblivion. Yep. Totally. Definitely that. If that's the way of it, then I shall beg father for the necessary amount. Saving Master Poo-Poo's life is worth every gill. Give that man nothing! Wow, whoever could have seen this coming? We have you now, deceitful scum. Your swindling days are over. I am shocked. Shocked, I tell you. Rodzat Han City Guard, at your service. We received reports of this man's questionable activities, and have been keeping a close eye on him ever since. Damp shroom is a rare find in the bazaar, to be sure, but only because there's no real demand for it. The price of the charlatan quoted you was, quite frankly, ludicrous. But thanks to your ignorance and poor judge of character, we were able to catch him in the act. As a token of your gratitude, you're welcome to keep the fungus, assuming you still want it. So it actually was the real deal? Yes, very much so. That is very, magnanimous of you. Bah, you think I enjoyed tricking fools out of their coin? If that bastard hadn't declared my job redundant, I wouldn't have needed to stoop so low. He blames a rising star among the merchant princes for his woes. Von Hudi, I believe his name was, purchased the trading consortium where the man was working, which led to a restructuring of the hierarchy. Put a lot of people out of work. Von Hudi. I know that name. Something about an acquisition deal gone sour. Father was willing to sell him a slice of his Honish enterprise, I think, but balked when the man offered to buy our family business in its entirety. Truly, there is no telling how deep the coffers of this Von Hudi are, nor do any know the secret of how he amassed such kingly wealth so damnably fast. There are whispers, though, that he's solved alchemy's oldest and most legendary of problems, transmutation of base metal into gold. Unlikely, to say the least, but whatever the source of Von Hudi's riches, he shows no reluctance in spending them. He's bought a historic temple to serve as his home, and commissioned a private airship, among other extravagant expenditures. Nice for some, eh? Living in an old temple feels wrong. Sure, but that swindling case had barely started before you solved it, Inspector. All in a day's work, my dear Nashu. I believe our business upon this scented hill is concluded. Let us hurry the ingredients back to Inspector Brandahild, shall we? Yeah, sure. Oh, hello. Who are you? Oh, you guys. I may have mollified his lordship with the secrets of divine manifestation, but the stench of failure yet clings to me. I must redeem myself in his eyes by crushing my most hated foe. Wee-hee-hee! Oh, right, back to Sevenair? And hippity hop over here. Poo-poo, we got you medicine, I hope. Hopefully this doesn't backfire. Hopefully it's the right mushroom. Hi, Stinky Cheese Man. May I help you? No? Okay. Can I see you through? Boo!
I really wish he reacted to us just sort of looking back at him through the window. That'd be really funny. After all that, we paid not a single gil for the damp shroom. The manifestation of such windfalls must be another facet of the inspector's uncannily good fortune. One moment. Let me put... where is it? After all that, here we go. Alright, oh, right. Your suffering nears its end, Master Poo-Poo. If Inspector Brandahild's remedy fails, we can always try my explosive cure-all. Nashu and her friends will be staying here a while longer, it seems. I do hope it's not my house that has brought them all this bad luck. No, this is just kind of normal for us. Inspector Hildibrand tells me you have the liver to go along with his damp shroom. Yeah-huh. The glistening liver of a Saltwind's welcome kachpa. Or kachapa. A fine specimen, thank you. I will be mixing the ingredients in the starship. So let us convey Master Poo-Poo outside, that we may administer his medicine as soon as it is ready. Okay. He's being carried like a little baby! Look at him! He's so precious! This should be sufficiently remote. I'll have the craft come to us, and we can commence the treatment. Stinky Cheese Man. I see you there. Oh, I feel so much better. I cannot thank you all enough. Yeah! Master Poo-Poo recovered his strength in mere moments. It would seem his powers of recuperation are just as advanced as his technology. I came here from another world. Stranger you've no cause to trust, and yet you've treated me so kindly. The people of the star are so very welcoming. Ha! You are our dear friend now, Master Poo-Poo. It is our pleasure to help. And it will be my pleasure to harm. What exactly is your plan here? Oh, just that? Really? You're just gonna face us head on, huh? Well, I guess head off. Oh. What is that, a crystal? Some kind of reflective something. I'll not fall for the same trick twice!
dare you? It's all scribbles. Oh, he's super confused. Oh no. Oh, is it like a piece of that thing's carapace that Brandon picked up? He's fine. I'm sure. Impudent worms! Taste my full power! Snooze this ad. What's with all the sports stuff in this expansion's Hildibrand quest? Warrior of Light is the master of all sports, I guess. Boom. Thanks for your help, little goblin. Not again! You took the full force of that destructive beam. Yet there you stand. Somewhat singed, but apparently unharmed. I've pondered the puzzle over this inexplicable fortitude of yours, and feel compelled to ask. Are you an alien? A fine jest, but I assure you I am without a doubt an Uldan-born Manderville of terrestrial here in stock. He's Hildibrand, agent of inquiry and inspector extraordinaire. What more do you need to know? Where do we even begin? But never mind. We have more pressing matters. Such as locating Master Poo-Poo's missing comrade. It's time we reopened the case of the silent correspondent. Yes, exactly. And I have a firm theory as to who it was that took the wreckage and its erstwhile pilot. It wasn't the Sharlayans. Or the Lopriots. The Sharlayans, no. I am all but certain they've allied with the insidious extraterrestrials. This means they'll be under orders to remove any evidence of alien activity. I wager we'll find what we're looking for in Old Sharlayan. We need only infiltrate their operations and expose this nefarious conspiracy.
The Sharians can't be bothered to formally ally with foreign nations, much less aliens, and the Loprits don't count. Trust me, they'd sooner flee the star than attempt to subjugate it. The Sharlians can't be bothered to formally ally with foreign nations, and much less aliens, and the Loprits don't count. Well, Master Delion's theory does lack supporting facts. We have no other promising leads to pursue at present. Moreover, I understand that Charlian sets the standard for monitoring astronomical and astrological phenomena. Mayhap their experts have been tracking extraterrestrial movements. I've spoken out of turn. Please forgive my presumptuousness. Nay, my friend, I too sense our path points to the Isle of Archons. Pack your bags, everyone. We leave for Charlian immediately. My calculations may have... Oop! Ad break. Or soon. Then, yeah. Let's put up the BRB screen. Let the ad run, and then we will continue with this quest. I will be right back, guys.
Alright, we're back. So, let's talk to everybody properly and then head off to old Charlian. My calculations may have failed me, but my companions did not. 'Twas your quick thinking that saw the villain laid low, with a tremendous flourish, no less. Brandahill told me all you went... Brandahill told me you all went in search of ingredients for my medicine. I am so very grateful. The time has come, Shizune. Charlian is the beating heart of this conspiracy, and I won't let them hide their machinations any longer. Nice teamwork, Shizune. Yeah, go team. Hildibrand is keen to embark on the next leg of your investigation. Charlian awaits. We need only charter a suitable sea vessel. I can teleport. I'll see you guys there. Of course, but does not the city lie many days... does not the city lie many days sail to the north? Is there no swifter means of reaching our destination? I actually know one! How are you guys on, like, ether sickness and stuff? So this experimental etherite will allow us to teleport thither and even absent attunement? Splendid! Then we shall avail ourselves of the technological marvel forthwith. Oh, wait. I don't need to go this way. I can just teleport to old Charlian. What am I doing? Let's see here. And they are hanging out here? Why not in the Etherite Plaza? Also, hi, Sneaky Cheese Man. Oh, you're not doing great, are you? What's wrong? A little prone to ether sickness? Okay. Oh, Delion's not doing great either. Ugh. Oh, God, save me. I hope Delion wasn't too attached to his lunch. Nashu, you're also finally saying his name right. Oh, when you've traveled the cosmos as much as I have, teleportation is not the least bit disconcerting. How severe is your ether sickness, Master Poo-Poo? Oh, when you've traveled the cosmos as much as I have, teleportation is not the least bit disconcerting. So this is the city of learning. A sophisticated gentleman should feel right at home here. Do we know one of those? Well, how are you all not sick to your stomachs? I teleported the normal way because I've been here before. Experimental etherites make travel exponentially more fun. Sometimes I feel as though I am the only normal person in this group of eccentrics. You're not, don't worry. By which I mean, you're not normal either. But, this is not the time to succumb to nausea. Not here, in the belly of the beast. Rumor has it the Charlian secret agents travel the star in search of specimens, which they collect and bring home in service of a confidential research project. Said project is conducted in a huge underground military facility. If we're to find answers, that's where we need to look. Secret agents? You mean gleaners? These gleaner chaps sound like they might know a thing or two. I say we pay them a visit in their little underground base. We simply take a lift from the Hall of Artifice, yes? Then let us be on our way. Okay. Don't we need permission to go down there?
climber's cute. This way at least feels faster. What beautiful architecture! Charlian is clearly one of your more advanced civilizations. The city's archives are said to be bursting with knowledge of countless peoples, accumulated over the centuries. I should very much like to peruse the shelves once we have attended to our main mission. If you're still feeling poorly, my all-purpose cure can perk you right up. Nashu, no! No, thank you. I am much recovered. Nashu, why are you so hell-bent on blowing people up? What is wrong with you? These must be the lifts in question. Hildibrand, can you at least put on some more intact clothing? You wish to ascend into Labyrinthos, madam? Yeah. Can my guests come with me? My apologies, but each of your companions must also secure the proper permissions before we can allow them entrance. If it is assurances you need, then surely a single glance is all you require to judge us trustworthy. I wouldn't be surprised if Dalion is just straight up blacklisted. Popo, you're so cute! Okay, Brandahild has a trustworthy face. You can let him through. I could certainly make some judgments, but that is neither here nor there. Admission into Labyrinthos is subject to foreign policy. You're the ones who should be judged. I know you're hiding aliens and xenotechnology in that underground base of yours. Admit it! Xenotechnology? I sincerely have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, yet again do our paths cross in the most serendipitous fashion. Father! What business brings you to Charlian? I am in search of a certain object, one crucial to the continued refinement of the Manderville weaponry. My investigations lead me to believe it is to be found here in Labyrinthos. And as you also seem to have business down below, this is my son and his bosom companions. If I vouch for their character, will you kindly allow them to board the lift? Ah, Master Godbert, Manderville. The Forum sent word of your impending arrival. As a member of the Syndicate, your ambassadorial status affords you an entourage of up to 5 members. Pray consider their permissions arranged. I know not your current mission, but for the time being, I suggest you accompany me to the Archeon. Sure. And Stinky Cheeseman got thwarted. We finally found someplace he can't follow Nashu to. For now. I should probably check our surroundings before I get too confident about that. Alright, to the Archeon. Well, no Stinky Cheese Man so far. I guess he did get thwarted. We're underground, but above ground at the same time. An underground archive with an extravagant recreation of an outdoor habitat? What innocent purpose could it possibly serve? Oh, but of course! They're performing simulations to hone their strategy for aiding the aliens in their invasion of the world above. Don't pull anything with that stretch. Charlian structures truly are works of art, simply inspiring. Ah, they've transformed the subterranean environment into one more suited to surface beings. I am reminded of the orbital stations built by my own home star. What an incredible vault of accumulated curiosities. I should very much like to return here once our mission is complete. From what Father tells me, this storage facility is replete with samples and specimens collected from every land on Aetheris. Why are you calling it that? If anyone has information concerning visiting aliens and crashed starships, it will be these studious folk. A shiny silver saucer. I'm sorry, but we have no record of any such object in our archives, either whole or in part. Or so you would have us believe, but the purpose of this complex, this military fortress, is plain. You cannot deny that you're conducting secret research on alien starships. Delion, you're gonna get us kicked out. We are not conducting secret research on alien starships. Yes, we did build a starfaring vessel in Thamazane, but it was neither for military purpose nor for or of extraterrestrial origin. Disguising your foul lies with a sprinkling of the truth, are we? Fine, I'll dig up the facts myself, and then everyone will hear what you're really up to. You're a bit late. I already did that. It's open knowledge now. This guy's telling the truth. If you get arrested, I'm not bailing you out. While I cannot assist you with your missing craft, I do recall seeing an individual of like appearance to your companion in here. You do? And where was this, pray tell? At Merrill Agronomics in the medial circuit. The lift at the back of the building will take you down there. My thanks, my good man.
Sickness must be purged.
Foxfire 47, thank you so much for the raid. Hello, everybody. My name is Shizu. I am the writer and magical girl VTuber. My community is called The Pantry because everybody in it is a snack.
Sickness
I am
must be
Woo,
purged.
another raid. Hello? Hi. Hello, Lithium Fox. We've got Foxfire and Lithium Fox sending me a raid. Hello, everybody. Fox raid indeed. Hello. The Faulty Luna Lamp, thank you so much for the follow. Anyway, as I was saying, hello everybody. My name is Shizu. I am the writer and magical girl VTuber. My community is called The Pantry because everybody in it is a snack. Right now, I am working my way through replaying Final Fantasy XIV, which I've been playing since A Realm Reborn, on a fresh character, doing everything minimum item level, no echo. I do the patch content, patch by patch. So right now we are in 6.4, working our way towards Dawn Trail, hoping to be caught up with Dawn Trail by the time FanFest happens. I don't know if it's gonna be possible. I'd like to at least be in the patch quests. But yeah, right now we are doing 6.4 Hildibrand. We started the stream off with the first 2 fights of Anabaseios. We'll do the next 2 fights tomorrow, along with the Taru's side quest. And yeah, in the meantime, Brandahilda's precious baby boy who can do no wrong, and Poopoo is also precious. And if Delion gets himself arrested in, here in Labyrinthos, I'm not bailing him out. How was your stream? What were you playing? Anyway, many thanks, my good man. Well, it seems you found yourselves a solid lead. I have my own search to attend to, so I shall bid you good hunting and good day. Oh, were you guys also playing 14? You said you guys are playing on fresh characters. How far are you?
Another round of in-depth inquiries by the agent of inquiry and friends is in order. To Meryl Agronomics we go. Did Hildibrand just say something that's like more than a syllable correctly? What is wrong with this quest? Ooh, you just started Heavensward. Very nice. Whoop. Oh, did I just mute my game? Hang on. Yes, I did. I have everything under control. Everything is fine. Alright. Oh! There's a sightseeing log I haven't done yet. Hang on. Let me switch to a job where, like, I could actually use those bits of experience. Yeah, thank you so much! Yeah! If you need to go, lurk, go raid and run and do self-care, that's totally fine. Go get your stretchies, get your food, go be lateral somewhere. Hug your pets, feed your pets, feed yourselves. All that good stuff. Thank you so much for dropping by, and thank you again for the raid. Go. Alrighty. Now, did Stinky Cheese Man manage to find his way in here? Let's see. Nope. For everybody who's new here, Stinky Cheese Man is what I call Nashu's weird stalker guy. Master Poo-Poo has found a new friend. Maybe they can help us find the old one. How could anyone ever mistake me for a Mandragora? We look nothing alike. I mean, you're kind of shaped the same. Whoop. If I may, have you perchance come across an individual resembling this delightful blue ragamuffin here? Actually, now that you mention it... wait, we're missing someone. Oh, we're missing a couple someones. Right. Okay, right, there's more than one person we need to talk to. Of course. Mark my words, I'll find the evidence I require. They can't hide all the traces of their alien alliance. They haven't! You've met the aliens they're allied with. Why are you so stupid? What fine and juicy looking grapes. Right? On a scale of 1 to braving a volcano, I think they look quite choice. Ah, you must be talking about one of those new Mandragora strains. We whipped up a batch of bright blue stray onions, but I'm afraid they started to rot almost immediately. That sounds horrific. Not a mandra, you say? Well, the only other bluish things I can think of around here are the grapes. Look at how luscious this crop turned out. Delicious. Your description would lead me to believe you're looking for one of the Mandragoras hereabouts. But if, as you say, it's something else you're after, then I'm not sure I can be of much help. I've only just started working here, so you may have more luck asking the older hands. Yes, the little blue man. Saw him with my own 2 eyes, I did, and it was no Mandragora. A gleaner in the company of an outside visitor passed through a little while back. Nothing too unusual there. Only this, friend you described was scuttling along with them. I know not what purpose brought them to the farm, but whatever it was, they didn't tarry here long. Wonderful. That corroborates the information I but moments ago skillfully squirreled out of this farmer.
She claims to be an acquaintance of the gleaner in question, in fact, and will bring him to talk to us shortly. Let's round up the others. We should all be present to hear what revelations this professional collector has to share. You're the folk asking about the little blue man, yes? Oh, and you've brought someone who's practically identical. You must be the same species, surely. My friend was really here then? They certainly were. If you've a moment or three, I'll tell you the whole tale. To begin at the beginning, I was in Thavner on a procurement mission when I crossed paths with an apothecary and his unusual companion. As I mentioned, the companion was almost your twin in appearance, and the wagon they rode upon bore a damaged vessel, the likes of which I'd never seen before. Could it be? Hildibrand, what is with your face? I know that's, like, you already have kind of a face, but as a collector by trade, I have a certain weakness for oddities. Thus did I hail the apothecary to inquire after his company and his cargo. The man was only too happy to share his story. He had, it seemed, quite recklessly plunged into the war-torn lands of Garlemald to sell his wares, reasoning that where there was conflict, there would be a need for medicinal goods. The state of affairs was rather more volatile than he'd anticipated, however, and he was soon forced to abandon his venture. And so the apothecary began his long trek home, only to shortly thereafter discover a strange silvery ship, and its shaken pilot crash-landed in a snowfield. It cannot be a coincidence. The story continues. After extricating the battered vessel and its occupant from the snow, he brought them home to Radzat Han. His guest wished to make repairs to the craft, yet even amongst the wonders of the bazaar, they struggled to find suitable parts. Hearing this, I suggested they bring the wreckage itself to Labyrinthos, and after they agreed to the idea, I escorted them here myself. Alas, even the Thomazine engineers who worked on the Ark were stymied by the exotic ship, finding its technology impossible to comprehend, let alone replicate. The little blue fellow eventually resorted to drafting schematics. While the engineers followed these step by step to craft the essential bits and bobs, the apothecary and his companion were waiting here at Mariel. And then what happened? Well, once our industrious visitor had what they needed, they repaired the vessel in a twinkling. The pair then departed almost immediately, and I've seen neither hide nor hair of them since. I'm told the apothecary paid a handsome sum for the engineer's services, but being typical Charlians, I wager they would have happily forfeited the coin for a chance to pore over every square elm of that ship. Now, I'm no scientist, but I'm beginning to think such an incredible vessel must have been some kind of starfaring craft. And that little blue man, well, he must have been an alien from another world. Or so I'd like to believe. I'm an avid reader of the Thavnerian truth, you see, and love to entertain these little idle flights of fancy. But I've rambled on too long. There are errands to attend to, and I really must take my leave. Good fortune to you. Can it be true? I have a readership in Charlian. Perhaps I've misjudged these people. No shit! 'Twould seem your comrade is ailing healthy, Master Poo-Poo, and in the company of a Hanish alchemist of undisclosed description. Yes, this is wonderful news. I am grateful indeed that we made the journey. I have a feeling this case will soon draw to a close. Come, let us return to Radzat Han and continue the search. Yes, let us return to Radzat Han. Hello, Stinky Cheese Man. It's a relief to see that Miss Nashu is hale and whole and still fetching. I wasn't able to sneak into Labyrinthos, so I couldn't watch over her like usual. But I'm here for her now. Now and forever. Okay. Haha. There and back again. In the blink of an eye. To summarize our findings, we now know Master Poo-Poo's friend is safe in the company of a Honish gentleman, and possibly here in this very isle. Oh, that does sound promising. Hi, Godbert! Father, you've returned to the city? I trust this means your own investigation was successful? That it was, although laying hands on the object of my desire has been a long and frustrating ordeal, to say the least. Much painstaking research revealed to me the existence of a hereditary Manderville relic, within which slumbers the secrets of weapon augmentation. Yet, though I turned our ancestral home upside down, I failed to unearth the artifact in question. The reason for its absence became clear when I chanced upon the journal of one of our forefathers. He wrote of a visiting scholar's keen interest in the relic, and how he thus surrendered it into Charlian's safekeeping for study. The trail led me to Labyrinthos. As it turns out, the Charlians never did find time to conduct their analysis. The custodian and I found the curio tucked away in a dusty corner of the Archeon, still awaiting processing. For generations? Charlian, goddamn! And here it is, an oddity every bit as perplexing as Godbrand's cipher-bound manual. How are we to liberate its hidden wisdom? Have you tried smacking it? Oh, I can help you with that. These devices were made by the Mandervillians, a starfaring race with whom we once traded. Starfaring? Mandervillians? Yes, a highly evolved species with a mastery of advanced technologies. Our peoples shared ideas and inventions, so I am quite familiar with your family's relic. If you so wish, I can have the device project whatever images were stored upon it. A darkened room would afford us the clearest view, however. Then let us retire to our rooms in Kama and dim the lanterns. We must behold these secrets in optimal conditions. Mandervillians? A coincidental naming, or is there some deeper connection? Bum, bum, bum. Everyone comfortable? Let's see what the device has for us. I am Godbrand, Wanderer of Stars and Weaponsmith Extraordinaire. First Lord of House Manderville. This is the Godbrand? Our founding father? I record this message that my descendants may now know the truth of their cosmic origins. The tale is long, but I bid you watch until the very end. Heirs of mine, I am not a man born of this star, or even a man at all.
I am of the Mandervillians, a race which hails from the far side of the great expanse. Their faces. Shadow figures. Mandervillians are parasitic symbionts. We can only survive by bonding with other life forms. Once our essence has taken root, we supplant the host's mind and strengthen its physical structures, imbuing our new form with a steel-like resilience. I knew there was something alien about that impossible imperviousness. Then, through the conjoining of compatible host bodies, we produce offspring, which harbor the next generation of Mandervillians. This symbiotic variant eventually takes to the stars in search of potential new vessels, adapting and multiplying. So it was that our race proliferated and spread throughout the cosmos. Until, tragically, our flourishing civilization was brought to an abrupt end. Every planet upon which we Mandervillians resided was visited by an inexplicable calamity. Our societies were brought to ruin by life forms suddenly twisted into horrific nightmares. That sounds rather familiar. So even stars far removed in time and space were ravaged by the final days. Desperate to avoid the same fate, a comrade and I boarded a ship and fled upwards into the starry night. We flew and flew until we found a planet, your planet, untouched by the phenomenon, but the rigors of the journey had so damaged our craft that we were forced to make an uncontrolled descent. I alone crawled from the wreckage, badly injured and near death. But even as I resigned myself to perishing in this unfamiliar world, I was found by a man who had come looking for the falling star. As a rule, Mandervillians do not take intelligent life forms for hosts. After hearing my story, however, this sympathetic gentleman offered to become my vessel of his own accord. He was himself afflicted by an incurable malady, and with little time left to live, seemed content to know that his ailing body could provide safe haven for another. With his blessing, I set about transferring my essence. The man's form was revitalized and purged of its fatal frailty, yet the mind which dwelled within was now my own. I went on to build a new home for myself here, making use of my people's technology to ply the blacksmith's trade. I wed a local lass, and together we had a child. Although not pure Mandervillian, our offspring exhibits the same enhanced physiology. A boon, I suspect, shall be passed down for generations through the bloodline of House Manderville. My dear descendants, the folk of this star are most fragile. Yet as the first man I encountered did demonstrate, they are nevertheless capable of surpassing love and generosity. As the last of the Mandervillians, I have but one request to make of you. Pray employ your superlative attributes and my armory of Manderville armaments for the benefit of these wonderful people, whom I hold in the highest regard.
Huzzah! What an astounding development. What's that sound? Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. I, Hildibrand, Heliodor Maximilian Manderville, shall heed the passionate plea of my illustrious forebear. No case is too big nor too small should it be in service to my fellow man. Honestly, I think the alien plot point was really dumb. We didn't need, and I know, like, there's a bit of a plot twist with that later, but, like, we didn't even need the suggestion that they were aliens. Dynamis is enough of an explanation for the Mandervilles. He learns he's descended from an extraterrestrial being and it's still business as usual. But wait a minute. Then why is Lady Julianne so monstrously strong? Is she a descendant of aliens too? Well, well, this is most unexpected. Never did it cross my mind that our esteemed ancestor might hail from beyond the heavens. That's pretty normal. But I do wonder if that selfsame blood still runs thick in our veins. The family tree I glanced over some years ago suggests that... but it is unimportant. My present purpose remains unchanged. I will bring our Manderville weaponry to the peak of perfection, for Godbrand, and for the good of our star. Before I forget, I have a gift for you, Shizune. Pray await me at the Aetherite Plaza, and I shall bring it to you forthwith. Is it poetics, so that I don't have to remember to do roulettes on this character to get them for the next phase of the weapon? That'd be nice. Oh. No, it's probably just the next phase of the weapon. Some truths can shatter the foundations of our beliefs when brought to light. But I have to say, this wasn't one of them. The more staggering discovery was that I have devoted readers in Charlian. Those who peruse my publication are allies against the ever-expanding webs of lies and deception, without exception. Are you sure they aren't just reading your magazine as like a fun fiction rag? I've misjudged the Charlian people. They are not collaborators or architects of conspiracy. They are but seekers of knowledge, unafraid to plumb the depths of the unknown. Yep. That Master Poo-Poo, though. That one still has ulterior motives. I'd bet my life on it. That's a bad bet to take. Stand ready, for we shall have need of your strength when he shows his true colors. I hope you've not been waiting long. This is the gift I mentioned. It's a baby! Master Poo-Poo's earnest request inspired me to indulge in a spot of clockwork craftsmanship between weaponsmithing sessions. I thought it only fitting that you be the one to care for its diminutive simulacrum. Consider it a memento of your adventures together. Yeah! And as for our Manderville weaponry project, I believe my ancestor's artifact has unlocked the door to the next stage of improvements. Should you find time to offer your assistance, announce yourself to Master Geralt, and I shall endeavor to join you with utmost celerity. Until then, my dear Shizune. I got a Poo-Poo minion! I forgot that came from this. Yeah, I get they were being silly. And then they made it a little gotcha thing. But I think the whole, like, oh my god, are the Manderville's aliens thing was kind of unnecessary. Meanwhile, elsewhere in Thavnair.
Lord Van Hoody, I come with ill tidings. Professor Luge set an ambush for his nemesis, but was once more defeated. His current whereabouts are unclear. That blithering dolt. Uh-oh. No matter. Preparations are well underway. The manifestation will proceed as planned. Why are you printing people? Popo being cradled like little baby! Alright, so that is the end of 6.4 Hildibrand. And I'm gonna be wrapping up the stream here, because it is late, and I am an EP girl. I'll be back tomorrow for the last two fights of Anabaseios, as well as Satoru's 6.4 side quest. And then Sunday we will be doing 6.5 MSQ. We're really in the home stretch, guys. But yeah, so as a reminder, we're doing 6.5 stuff next week. And then the first week of February, there won't be a stream that Sunday or Tuesday. That Wednesday, we will be doing the Sildy Subterrane. That following Sunday will be Eureka Orthos. That Tuesday will be Mount Rokon. Wednesday will be Elo Island. After which, on Sunday, February 15th, we will be finally starting Dawn Trail. No longer will I have to change what the starting screen music is before starting stream. I can just get going right away. And I don't have to worry about it playing, quote unquote, the wrong music if I end up back on the login screen during a stream. But yeah, in the meantime, who do we want to raid? Let's see here. You know what? It's late. I feel like sending you guys to some place where you can chill and watch some art. So we're gonna raid Floof. I hope you guys on their own right tab on OBS. Alright, so yeah, until I see you guys again, I hope you... Oh, right, also, Friday, we'll be doing Friday Night Writes, which is my weekly writing stream. I am a queer romance author. I am currently working on, technically 2 books at the same time. They are a queer retelling of Sleeping Beauty. And I'm having a lot of fun with it. But yeah, anyway, until I see you all again, I hope you have a good night, stay safe, stay healthy, and take care. Bye-bye!